Good morning. It is Sunday the 25th of June 2023. So we left the campsite, Priory Farm campsite, which is about a mile that way. Really nice campsite, peaceful, wildlife. I'm sure we heard a cuckoo. Only ones on the site. Brilliant. So, where's he going? We were going to overnight further down the road, but I don't know, I had a funny feeling. You know, go with your gut instinct. So we are at Badbury, isn't it? B-A-D. Yeah. Badbury RIngs, which is somewhere up there behind me. This is the official National Trust car park. Right, I don't know if you can see the hillfort just behind this tree. Big, huge clump of trees up there. Oh, car coming. Bollard, which can be removed if needed. But we did think, shall we try and go through? But we don't think we would have fitted. But also, you got a thingy there which would knock us sideways anyway. So, oh, it's not hair, it's a rabbit. So, yeah, the car park is at the end. Up here. I wonder if the ice cream van's still there. Right. Oh, lots of grasshoppers I can hear. Right, here. Oh, can't see it now. There's I keep saying Bradbury. Bradbury? It's Badbury RIngs up there. Oopsie. And this is the car park. Massive, great big car park. He's got in there, but he's narrow. Don't know what that was flying past.
Yeah, there's another one there.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like goldfish.
It does actually, yeah. Let's see if I can get the grasshopper noise. Quite like that tree. Anyway, so Badbury RIngs, famous Iron Age hill fort. If I point the camera up there. This famous Iron Age hill fort has featured in much of Dorset's history and dominates a landscape littered with burial mounds, prehistoric field systems, early British settlements, and a Roman crossroads and medieval farmstead. I've got a hoverfly right in my face now. Go away. Badbury RIngs has 3 rings of ramparts and ditches. Each may have been constructed at different times during the Iron Age. The outer rampart is a smaller earthwork and could have been constructed much later. There. Dog walking. Dogs are welcome, but at times we ask for them to be on short lead due to livestock grazing. Right, sorry, I don't know what that noise was. Right, there you go. I don't know if you can see that. I can't actually see the screen. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. You are here. And our campsite. Oopsie. Our campsite was just there. Shapwick. We are?
Yeah.
Right. So there it is. Let's go. Okay, so we've reached the outer ring, whatever it's called.
Go in the middle one, then we can see both sides.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. We were going to walk on the outside one around, but he's just said, which is a rather good idea, walk on the middle one. Pro-y thing made me jump then. One up on the grass, and is his friend. Right, so here are the middle ones. We're going up this one. Right, there's the car park somewhere. All I can hear is grasshoppers. There's the hill fort in there. That's the inner ring. This is the middle ring. And there's the outer ring. I don't know if I've got that right, but The name, I mean. Right. I'll film again when I reckon we're about quarter of the way around. Right, I reckon we're about quarter of the way around. And all the way along the path, loads and loads of butterflies. But there's one in particular, they don't land. It's white with like black lines and blobs on it. There's loads of them. Not sure what they are. But they are just everywhere and they won't land. Bit annoying. Anyway. There's the hillfort in there. There's birds everywhere. And we're going that way. Oh, hello. Come on, land. Nah. Away. Sorry. Managed to sort of get a few photos of the butterflies. Not very good ones because they just will not land. We're not quite halfway around, I don't think yet, are we? No.
I think this might be the halfway point here.
No, I don't think it is. Just saying. Oh my god, go away. Believe it or not, I'm absolutely scared of butterflies. Oh, it could be halfway actually. Yeah, halfway. Right, so there is a path that goes in halfway. There is a path that cuts through halfway actually. So we're going to walk all the way around and then go up through the middle from the beginning. There was a trig point further back there. He thinks he's got one of them landing. There are just butterflies everywhere. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to move to the inner ring. And I've just had success. I've successfully, I nearly said photocopied, photographed this oopsie butterfly. And I took a little video clip as well of me on the other camera. Whoa, as well. They seem to land on those little thistly things, which I can't see any of now, but there's loads of little thistles up there. And that's where their food source seems to be. Oh, I thought we were going up there. Oh, okay. He said it's less steep up there. We are now on the inner ring. And as you can see, there is a path that goes right through the middle of the fort. Whew. Let's cool down a little bit. It's a bit more breezy on this side. Which is...
there's a big cloud up there.
And there's a bit of a cloud up there, which is a bit welcome, actually. Okay, so we're back to the beginning and we're going to go through the middle now. That is in the middle of the path there. Obviously, oh, I suppose it's the, yeah, that's the middle of the actual whole fort, isn't it? So whether it just marks the middle. I don't know if it's going to come out because it's engraved, but it's basically all the things you can see. Is that coming out? I can't actually see the screen, so I don't know what the screen's picking up. But it's all the bits around the place. Woodbury Hill, we've been there? Shatwick, yeah, that's down there. We've just been there last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Badbury RIngs. Right, I take it we're going that way. I think so, because that's like straight through, isn't it? Right, so we just come from that path. There's the thingamajig. We were going to go that way, but I think we're going to go that way. Not quite sure. I think that's the halfway path.
I'll go that way.
Let's go that way. Okay. Sweating like a pig. Ooh. Whoop, nearly fell over. Gone. Here we are already. Didn't take long. I'd say a couple minutes to walk through there, really. Obviously, if you were running, it would be even less. Right, so we're going to walk around the inner ring, the opposite way around, which is here. Right, there's the trig point. And there's the fort. Oops. There's the middle ring just here, where we were walking just now. Nice plants on top. A little bit of vegetation. Somebody's put rosemary there. Okay. Right, so it is number... What's the BM stand for then? Don't know. S2567. Benchmark. Ordnance Survey benchmark. Complete with rosemary. Oh, I can see a woodpecker.
Where to? Can you see it?
Hang on. Woodpecker flew off. He said, I reckon I saw another one behind, so it was probably a pair. And before you know it, we're back at the beginning. There's the path that goes up the middle, path that goes to the car park, which is absolutely rammed now, isn't it? Look at that. Lovely views though, isn't it? we've come to Whitemill. Where is Whitemill? Where's it near? Near Wimborne. There you go. It's not a very big car park. We parked in the corner. Place doesn't open until 12. It is now 10 to 12. Hence why there's not too many people in the car park. There's loads of damselflies and stuff along the hedge here. But we're just going to go to there's a bridge not far from the mill. So we're going to go to that first.
Whitemill is an 18th century corn mill in a peaceful rural setting. Rebuilt in 1776 on a site marked in the Domesday Book. This substantial mill was extensively repaired in 1994 and retains its original elm and applewood machinery. The nearby bridge predates Whitemill by 2 centuries. It includes a sign warning of transportation for life for anyone found guilty for causing damage to it, and on the west side is a rare Norcon type pillbox built during the invasion crisis of 1940 to 1941. These concrete forts were sited at bridges and road junctions around Britain. There are only 25 forts to still exist.
Done. Right, so we are Shapwick.
That's where the campsite is.
That's the campsite. And Whitemill is here, so parking is here. There's the mill. There's the pillbox. A viewing point, I suppose. And it's the River Stour. Stour? There we go. Right, this is the river. What was this river? Stour. Which meets the Allen at yes, somewhere else. Wimborne, right. Right, so there's loads of vivid green damselflies. I don't know, it's not going to pick them up. Flying around here, and a is it a broad-bodied chaser? Broad-bodied chaser? Flying around, and there's some great big fish. Not that you can see. Neil's taking some photos. Not lovely. Okay, got to do this quickly because I'm in the middle of the road and the bridge. Dorset. Any person wilfully injuring any part of this county bridge will be guilty of felony and upon conviction liable to be transported for life by the court. Well, there you go. Don't be naughty. blades sharpening. That's not from France. I can't remember what he's just said now, but I can't actually remember any of this. And they've all gone by.
They built a weir across between this bank here and to the island, and then from the island to the other bank. So then that brought up the head of water they needed.
I can't remember any of the information he said, but if he's very good, but I can't remember it all. That's the miller's cottage over there. Right, it's just said, as you can see, that lean-to was added on after, but when the National Trust took it over, it was all like sinking. That's the well. It was all sinking. They found there was no foundations. So we'll be the other side of this just now. I've forgotten already.
This is the position that the miller would take up at the start of the day, and then throughout the day they're checking his settings. This is where he can operate the mill from. He's got the string there for control of the sap hoist up and down. This twist peg here, this set of stones here, this diameter, those of us who saw
So the grain would have come down that sack there, onto the milly stony things there. Okay, so that's where the water worm thing is, and I don't know if you can see the marks on the wall where the millstone mark. That's the actual mill. All these millstones here, made of French burr. There's French burr there. That's where the flour gets separated from the wheat, I think. I can't remember. And there's some of the things
the
there.
flower dresser. Similar to the one we saw downstairs but bigger, but the brushes here are either badger or the horsehair. Again, there would have been a gauze on the inside. And this on your hand and your head.
Okay, so I think his name was Steve, so thank you, Steve, if you ever watch this, which you probably won't. But they're all volunteers. He was so knowledgeable. We were in there for about an hour, and he's shown us every single bit of the workings of the mill. It was so much information, I gave up trying to tell you. So if you want to know more, you have to come here yourself. Ha ha! Right, so we just walked down to the other side of the bridge. Let me just turn you around.